Why don't chickens like KFC? Because it's hard to eat when you're the main dish. Now, that's a good joke to start us off, isn't it? Now let's talk about a brand that was once as famous as the chicken joke I just cracked. Yes, I'm talking about KFC, or Kentucky Fried Chicken to be more professional. Back in the day, KFC was more than just a fast food chain. It was the emotion. It was the place where everyone wanted to be and the food everyone wanted to eat. Remember their catchy slogan, "Finger licking good." It was a line that became a household name, representing delicious, crispy, and juicy fried chicken. At one point, you could hardly turn a corner without seeing those iconic red and white stripes and the smiling face of Colonel Sanders. But hey, even the mightiest can stumble. Let's dive into the story of the fall of this chicken giant. Did you know KFC used to be so big it could have flown if it had wings? Well, not literally. Our story takes us to a time when KFC, aka Kentucky Fried Chicken, was the rooster of the walk in the world of fast food. But as we all know, not all chickens are created equal. And this chicken, well, it started to stumble. Let's rewind a bit. See, back in the day, KFC was the go-to place for some finger-licking good chicken. But then something strange started happening. People's tastes began to change. They started swapping their fried chicken buckets for salads and smoothies. They wanted healthy, fresh, and natural food, not the deep-fried, crispy stuff. It was like everyone suddenly became a health nut overnight. But KFC, they didn't get the memo. No sir, they kept frying their chicken, thinking it was what the people wanted, but it wasn't. It was like trying to sell ice to Eskimos. People wanted to eat healthy, and KFC was serving them buckets of fried chicken. It was a recipe for disaster. And then there was the issue with their menu. Oh boy, where do I start? It was like a never-ending list of fried items. Fried chicken, fried potatoes, fried biscuits. It was a fry fest. But people wanted variety. They wanted options. They wanted, well, not fried everything, and innovation. Well, let's just say KFC wasn't exactly the Thomas Edison of fast food. They stuck to their guns and their recipe and failed to come up with anything new or exciting. It was the same old chicken day, in and day out. After a while, people just got bored. Not a pretty, huh? But don't worry. Chickens, even the ones that can't fly, always find a way to survive. And this chicken story is far from over. So buckle up and stay tuned for the next chapter in the tale of the chicken that couldn't fly. Now imagine a chicken running around without a head. That was KFC making decisions that didn't quite work out. Let's talk about some of missteps KFC took. Picture this. You've got a best friend, and one day they show up with a completely different look and a new nickname. It's a little confusing, right? Well, that's exactly what KFC did. They decided to change their logo and even their slogan. Suddenly, Kentucky Fried Chicken became KFC, and their famous finger-licking good slogan disappeared, leaving their customers scratching their heads. Then they tried to revamp their image. Imagine trying to paint a zebra to look like a horse. It's still a zebra, right? Well, KFC tried to make themselves look like something they weren't. They added new items to their menu, like wraps and grilled chicken, moving away from their famous fried chicken. It's like a lion trying to act like a mouse. It just didn't make sense. And let's not forget about the pressure from the competition. Picture being in a race and you're running as fast as you can, but the others just keep getting ahead. That's what happened to KFC. Other fast food joints were coming up with new, exciting ideas, while KFC was still trying to figure out what they wanted to be. But the biggest misstep, they forgot what made them special. Imagine forgetting your own birthday. That's how it felt. KFC was so busy trying to be something else, they forgot about their original delicious fried chicken that everyone loved. They forgot about the Colonel's secret recipe that made them famous. Just like a chicken trying to cross a busy road, KFC made some decisions that led them in the wrong direction. They tried to change too much too quickly, and it left their customers confused and disappointed. The Colonel was like a chicken trying to dance the chicken dance, but kept tripping over his own feet. Ever seen an empty chicken coop? That's what KFC stores started to look like.